Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Glad and excited to be here. And it has been like a series of this issue of friendship, and I feel this is the last part, and it has been quite long, and I felt it important to be that long. And as maybe I conclude, there's something I would like to touch on, and this is about when is it important at times to call it a quit in friendship? When is it important to always say enough is enough? Because most of the people who are dying in very toxic friendships, when we're giving too much into friendships that in one or another, when we look out, they might never thrive at times. There are people here out who are giving themselves too much to long friendships, to people at times who are never there for them. When is this time that it's always good to accept and to be like, enough is enough, let's call it a quit. And in one or another, one thing I always say, if you ever feel within yourself, if your conviction ever tells you that this is not a good space, that is always a good time to leave. Because one's conscience, one's conviction, they never get to lie. They will always tell you the truth. They will always tell you when to stay and when not to stay. So that is the one and the first thing. If your convictions ever tells you to leave, please just leave. If your conscience ever tells you this is not the right person to have as a friend, just leave. At times also, it's when we get to hear from other people. You get to hear from 1, 2, 3 people. By the way, so and so, you want to tell me that that one is your friend? Hey, I don't think that is the right person for you as a friend. You get it from 1, 2, 3 people. You know, at times you get to hear people say, at times we always say, whatever is spoken by people, yes, it could be lies, but there's a percentage of it that is true. So at times, whatever people you ever get to hear from people saying, get to know why they are telling you so. And if you get to hear the same thing, similar thing from different people, just avoid such kind of friendship. Because there are friendships you are warned about, and one day it will come to mess you. Because you've been told, and the people who are saying it, not that they are saying it because they hate you, they are saying it because they love you, because they are concerned about your good welfare. So it's always good at times to be there. Be vigilant. Hear whatever people are saying or are telling you. If you get to be warned, cautioned about a friendship of a certain person by 1, 2, 3, 4 people, just be on the lookout. Something else that can always make us maybe to make a decision of eating and such like. There are some people at times you have issues back to back. You solve an issue today, you solve an issue after 2 weeks. All your time, all your meetups, all the times you meet for coffee, all the times you meet maybe for a picnic and such like, you are always there to solve issues. That is not a safe space. In one or another, it's affecting you mentally. That is not a place that you should belong. Because there's no way you can be in a friendship and all you do is at times case. It's like you now in a court or such like, because you're always casing, you're always solving issues. That is not a safe space. At times those are the places that you have to call quit, because it's not a safe space. And I don't think you go in anywhere, because it can't be. There's nothing good that is ever in you too. Every time you did this, you didn't do this. No, those many cases and such. It's always good at times to have misunderstanding, but it can't be that every time you have a meeting, you have nothing else you're discussing, it's just a misunderstanding. No. At times there are things that at times makes us call it a quit. And something else at times that can make us call a quit is, there are times you will be friends with someone, and in one or another, when you get to look at your life, you get to realize, since I met so and so, my life is just declining. Everything about me is just demoralizing. This person is not uplifting you in any way. In one or another, just pulling things out of you. Just weakening you. That is not a place, that is not a friendship you should stay in. Because I believe in one or another, if on my own I'm okay, I bring you into my life, I become worse. Why are you coming to my life? I expect if I'm okay on my own, if you come into my life, you make me better. So if you come to my life and you're worsening it, that is also somewhere I feel. If you ever watch into your friendship and you're like, it's an 8, 2, there's nothing you're adding into my life, that is also a safe place to call quits. Yes, because I don't think it's a safe environment to be in. Go there out, try friendship elsewhere, because in one or another, there's no need of worsening your life because of having someone in your life. Something else we can get to quit, it can help us at times to know when to quit in friendship is, there's some friendships that imposes danger into us. At least you are having a friend with someone, and all that this person brings to you is harm and danger. Do you know of people who have even gone into prison because of friends? Do you know of people who have at times been involved in murder cases and such like because of friends? If you have a friend, all this person brings into your life is danger. All this person brings, it's bad omen. All things that, each and everything that this person brings into your life is bad. At times, this is a friendship you can call a quit. Because in one or another, it's not bringing anything good to you. Because there are some people, by the way, they are always into bad things because of friends. A certain time, this and this happened, it's because of a friend. At certain times, the bad things that happen into your life, they are caused by friends. Those are friendships that we can call quit, because in one or another, they pose in danger to you. You have slept into cells, you have been into cases and such like because of friends. Those are friendships that at times we should quit. And also at times friendships that all they do is influence you negatively. There are some people who have been to alcoholism, deep alcoholism, because of friends. There are some people who have gotten to gambling because of friends. There are some people who have lost families because of friends. There are some people at times who have neglected their children because of friends. There are some people who have neglected their parents because of friends. Yes. If someone is at times influencing you negatively, this is someone else that this is a friendship that we should call a quit. Because why are you coming into my life to worsen my surrounding? So in one or another, there's some people who have become bankrupt, there's some people who have become poor because of friends. So be on the watch out. If a friendship is leading you to such bad influence, just call it a quit, because that is not a place that you should be in. Because in one or another, wherever you are heading to, it's worse and worse. Something else that at times can help us at times to identify a friendship, to have a quit, is when a friendship becomes so one-sided. Everything, it's just from one side. You're always the one calling, you're always the one looking out for this person, you always be the one who is sacrificing, you always be the one at times who is doing, maybe if you ever go to a place, you're the one who is paying bills. All that is involved in that friendship is you. If a friendship ever becomes one-sided, that is not a place that you should be in. As much as we are saying that we should not look onto whoever the other person is doing to know whatever you should do, you'll always know when a relationship, when a friendship is draining you. You'll always know when a friendship is one-sided, because the other person is never bothered. You'll be the only one. You are calling, you are testing, you are like, how are you? How are you doing? How was your night? How was you? It's you. That person is never bothered. That is always another place that you can always call it a quit, because where are you there? You know another, you're not valued, you're not respected. Your presence is not valued there. So always be on the lookout at times. And something else that is very key, it's always good to call a quit. If a friendship at times become, this other person has become a gossiper, in manner that there's no information you ever get to tell him or her that remains with himself or herself. You always be hearing of your stories here out. You always be getting to hear people talking about your issues here out, because they got to know them from a friend. If a friend at times becomes that untrustworthy, if a friend becomes so unsecretive, that is also a friendship that at times it's very okay to call a quit, because in one or another, you'll get to be disrespected here out, because people get to know you so much, and at times the stories that are usually talked about in gossip, they are not actually the real thing. They'll get to worsen it and to at times to tarnish your name and such like. So if a friendship gets to that point that the other partner, the other friend cannot keep secrets, That is also a place that at times it's very okay to call a quit. There are so many things at times we need to be vigilant about. And I always say, when your conscience tells you it's time to quit, please just quit. Please just quit. Because there's no need you die in a friendship. It's always good at times to give it a second chance. It's good. But at times when you feel it's now draining, just call it a quit. And something else that at times we can always, those are the negative things at times that makes us to quit friendships. There's also this one thing. At times, there are friendships that are usually set by flexibility or maybe proximity of a certain, maybe someone you used to school together, you are very good friends, and maybe by the nature, after maybe finishing primary school, you get to part ways. Like myself, there is a good friend of mine I had when I was in primary school, and even today we usually talk, not oftenly, but in instances. And this is a person who will be like, you never got to like hate each other. It's only that the kind of situation you are at, you cannot be able to continue the friendship you had. And at times it's always good to know when to at times quit that. Like, let it go. Allow you to like, you know what? We have now gone, because they are friends we had in primary school. When we went to high school, we had to say bye to them. And it's always very okay to feel comfortable to say bye to those friends. Because at times we like get so much back to those friendships, and in one or other situations cannot allow. You go to high school, there are friends we make in high school, and in one or another after Form 4, we get to say bye to them, and it's okay. Maybe that friendship was set for that duration, because in one or another, as much as you may want it to work after high school, it might not work. Always feel okay to call it a quit at that point. Not that if you ever meet in life, you are enemies. Not that if you ever shared secrets, you'll share them there out. Not that the kind of respect you had for them, it will end from there. No. You always know that the proximity is can no longer allow us. And you always be free to allow yourself to get into another friendship. And that is something that at times we don't do. We like, at times you force in those long distance friendships, they are not working. This is person now, he or she is so far away, it's not working. It's always good at times. You'll be talking, yes, not maybe as severally as you're talking. You'll be meeting, yes, but maybe not as severely. But in one or another, the kind of openness, because you used to discuss every nitty-gritty, now you cannot be able to discuss such issues. It's always good at times to be okay with ourselves, to also allow ourselves to just put it a pause and maybe pick on another friendship, because some friendships by there, they are not meant to last for long. Not because we wish it, it's because of proximity and maybe our location and such. Like, there are some friends at times you get into a certain workplace, you get to work in a certain institution, you get a certain kind of friend. Maybe after you get out of there and you get to another workplace, the friendship may not as tight as it was. It's always good at times to allow ourselves to release it and to accept. Not that you stop talking, not that you become enemies, not that you start now releasing the secrets you knew about this person. No. Not that this person fails to become special. No. You still value them, but it's only that you have allowed the nature. Because at times, we may be so strict on ourselves. Like, at times it happens, there are friends. Like, I remember I have a friend that we studied with in high school. And after we get out of high school, she went wherever she went in college, I went to campus. And for that duration, we used not to talk severally. And now after we finished and we came back to Nairobi, we got to reconnect. Because we were friends when we were in high school. Situations did not allow us to continue our friendship after high school. But now we get to reconnect and get back to Nairobi. And because we had similar interests, it's someone you can get along with. You get now the friendship that now bounces back. It's important at times to allow such things in life. Because at times, don't be angry when some friendships get to like break and such. Like, when at times you get to leave some kind of friendships, it's hurting. But it's always good to like wish that person well, have that at times bid a goodbye, say, you know what, maybe you'll not be meeting and severally, maybe your friendship will not be like it was. I wish you well. This is someone who, when you ever get to meet later in life, you'll be happy and proud to have been friends, because you stood with each other, not enemies. when that person ever gets to see you achieve something, he or she will always be there to like congratulate you. He or always should be there to at times applaud you and such like. So it's always important to also know when to allow some relationships to, some friendships to end, not because of negative things but also because of positive things. Someone gets to go to overseas to another country, you are friends, you have to allow that friendship to end. Because maybe I was in Nairobi, I get to go maybe to Mombasa, there's a friend I had in Nairobi, I'll just allow myself to go there in Mombasa. If it's God's will and if I get a good friend there, I'll be okay to have that friend. Not that the one I had in Nairobi has become bad, but the situation does not allow us to continue with the kind of friendship we had. It's always very important to have such, and at times don't be there to say that maybe because this and this happened to this person, maybe she became proud, you know, she went due to her and she became proud and she felt I'm no longer in her class. No, at times you say it so wrongly. It's because now whatever used to make us so okay as friends is no longer maybe happening, and maybe as much as we may try, it is not happening. So it's always good to have that goodwill and good heart. What I always say, the secrets you had for this person, keep them. The good memories you had with this person, keep them. Because at times it's not that it has ended because of your self-will, it's circumstance and it's good. So those are also instances that we should always know when to quit relationships, friendships, when to like accept the friendship cannot get built there. And I think it's time we get to wrap up on this issue about friendship. It has been long. We have talked about it here and there, and I feel it's enough for now. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for those people who have followed maybe from the first until now to the last part. Thank you so much for your support. And anyone who have not subscribed to my channel, feel it worth to subscribe. So much for your time. I love you so much. Until next time, bye bye. Love you.